Hey, good morning, everybody. This is our behind the scenes for our patrons. The episode today is going to be on themes and motifs. And
Themes and motifs.
right now, before we get to it, we're going to talk to you for a couple of seconds. Welcome to the show. All right, so this is the first time I haven't put it on Facebook. So what I've been doing is live streaming us to Facebook and YouTube at the same time, and then I meant to go afterwards and take it off of Facebook, right? So the idea was like promote the show in the beginning, try to get some listeners, blah blah blah. But basically, what I was doing was giving away your behind the scenes, and that's not cool. So you guys are our patrons. Thanks for supporting the show. This is just for you. Last week we started the conversation on motifs, and this week we're going to continue that, but we're going to dive a little deeper into themes. And I started thinking about it. It's the difference between really liking a book and feeling like you're engaged in a book and reading just commercial tripe that doesn't mean anything. There's nothing wrong with reading a story that doesn't have any themes in it, that it's just fun, just interesting kind of story. But I think it's the real reward of the experience is to see that theme, to feel that theme, and maybe learn it or be changed by it in some way.
Mhm.
You think I'm asking too much of writers to put themes that are going to change you in there? Change me, make me better.
Yeah, okay. Well, the problem is, whenever I try that, no one wants to publish the book.
Right.
Whenever I don't, boy, they really like it. So again, it's unconscious.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget, themes are best when they ask questions rather than give lectures.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with you on that. So because Charlie was asking me, is that like the morality stuff? And
The moral of the story
is, what should I have learned?
yeah, and that works with Aesop's fables.
Not quite as heavy-handed as that, as much as
Essentially, but some people treat it like that.
right. But a really good theme, I think, is the kind of thing that, like, for example, the story might be man versus nature, right? Maybe it's a guy riding out a hurricane on the coast or something like that. And while it's interesting that he survives the hurricane, right? The story is interesting. The first thing that happens is the windows, come in or whatever, and the flooding starts. Whatever he's going to encounter is going to the action's going to raise, the stakes are going to go up. All of this is interesting. What's more interesting is, what does the hurricane do to him as a person? His sense of isolation, his sense of hopelessness, his feelings of regret, like whatever it is that's sort of weighing on him, and how he goes on that journey from the beginning of the book to the end of the book. That's really where the theme lives, right? And as much as the hurricane piece and the story itself is creating drama and creating plot for him, that's not really the theme of the book. The theme of the book is overcoming adversity, right?
Right.
So I think to me, that's the most compelling piece, is like, all right, so now that you've written the story, what's the story really about? And then let's find the central theme and kind of do away with any of those red herring themes, the things that might have been an interesting theme if you'd taken the story in a particular direction, but really the theme is this, and then just kind of peel everything else away and focus on the theme. Do you find in your commercial work that it's hard to convince your publisher of themes? Does your publisher care about themes?
No, they don't care about themes.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone, listen, it's a business. That end of it is for people who are into the artwork of it. The publishers don't care about anything unless it's a good story that drags the person in immediately and takes them for a ride, right? I mean, if a book that simply had one word per page sold for some reason, they'd be all over that.
A book of Kim Kardashian selfies.
Yes. And I'm sure there is one, probably.
Yeah, and it sells.
It's exactly. Who the hell buys that? It's got to be like 13-year-old girls.
We were in I don't know who it is, but we were in a conference back in 2016, and one of the agents that was at the conference, that was one of the books that she had sold, was a book of Kim Kardashian selfies. And I was like, I feel sad for you. I mean, not sad in that the
she
agent
made money
had
off
plenty
that.
of money, right?
Yeah.
But that, like, I mean, I guess you got to sell what you got to sell. At the end of the day, agents are salespeople.
Yeah, well, at the end, I mean, it depends. There's so many books that go through. They only have one printing.
Oh, we got to go on the air.
Okay.
Thanks for being patrons. We appreciate you guys. Good morning. It's Saturday. Welcome to Right On SC. Casey and Rex in the studio here with you. Good morning, Rex.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I'm catching up with everything.
I'm trying to see if I can hear myself.
Right.
I don't really hear myself very well. All right, so good. Catching up on work.
Well,
And
this is my hibernation time anyway down here.
time